and the Berlin State Voice Choir on Classic FM, a piece used to great effect during the opening of X Factor. Joe, we won't stay on the subject for too much longer, but do you still keep in touch with any of the other contestants, or perhaps even the judges for that matter?
I speak to Cheryl a lot, and I talk to Stacey, Ollie, Jedward now and again. It's really, it's
nice and crew.
Yeah, we worked quite at Class of 2009, wasn't it? It was an amazing experience, and I made some really good friends in that show. And you spend a lot of time with a lot of people going through something that not many people get to experience. So you have a really good bond with those guys, and yeah, it's nice that we've managed to keep in touch.
And do you think it misses fun?
I think it definitely does. It pains to say it, but it does. And I think it misses Cheryl as well, and Dan, to be honest. I think the British public are a bit of, we're kind of all, we don't like change. We don't like things to change, and I think it really slotted in when they all gelled together. It really worked.
And what's your relationship with Simon Cowell like now?
To be honest, I think very highly of him. The opportunity I was given by him, and he's a very, very clever man, and he's a very, very good businessman as well, and he knows what he's talking about. But he's not kind of someone you would phone up just for a friendly conversation. It's a different kind of relationship, but we're still friendly. I've seen him, we would chat, and I've bumped into a few events and we'd catch up and things. But I wouldn't necessarily go out for food with him.
What's it like being famous?
I find that question really weird, because I try not to look at it like that, and it feels weird to say, oh, I'm famous. And I never really thought about that side of it when I entered the X Factor. I just wanted to perform. I wanted to be on a stage performance, but then I didn't actually think about the fame side of it. And then once it actually happened, I was like, oh God, yeah, I forgot about that. It has its ups, it has its downs.
What are the downs?
But you don't have much of a private life. People think that they can just say anything to you. You put yourself in that public arena. That's what you have to deal with. I'm not one of these people that goes, oh my God, it's so hard, because it's not. And if I didn't want to do it, I would just have to leave this job if it was that bit tough. But I'm trying. It's just there. I don't take much attention. I don't pay much attention to it. I don't thrive off it. It's just there, and it's part of the job, and I deal with it, and that's what it is.
What would you have done with your life if you hadn't had this fantastic opportunity, which you've taken really well at runs, I must say? But what would you be doing, do you imagine?
Well, I was at college doing performing arts, sort of diploma. I probably would have went on to do a degree, and maybe went into some sort of teaching or vocal coaching or something. But I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. All I knew is that I loved being on stage, and I loved the adrenaline buzz that I got from it, and the passion that I had for music. But I didn't actually know what form I was going to do it in and how I was going to do it. So X Factor kind of just came along, and I just thought I was going to go for it and see what happened.
We're coming to your second choice. Now, you've performed this track on your album, although we're going to hear a different version. We're going to hear something from your album a little bit later. But introduce the second selection.
This is the world-famous Nessun Dorma, and when I performed it, I've never been so frightened in my life to perform a song. I think it was one of the most nerve-wracking things, and I knew I was going to get it. I have to say, because I was the only person with the right range for the song on that show at point in time. I knew it was coming, and I was trying to keep it a secret from him. And trying that. We probably won't give you that because it's such a well. And I knew I was going to get it, and I was like, oh my God, this is it. It's over. But I'm not performing it. I thought it's the end song on the tour. And with a being such an amazing aria as well.